Delray, first of all, what are your thoughts and the thoughts in the dressing room after the defeat today?
Yeah, I mean, look, obviously 190 is a pretty big score. It was a good wicket, but we just felt that we lost key wickets at the wrong times when we were just building momentum, which obviously in T20, you need that momentum, especially going into that last five. But we still feel like we're in a good place as a team. Tomo's come in and shown the depth in the squad, gone up top and got 40 odd and looked really nice. On another day, a few of the shots he hit up top, got to go left or right of the fielder, and he ends up with 60 or 70 and we win. So, look, obviously everyone's a bit disappointed, but I think it was always going to be a tough chase, and we look quite good, for majority of it, but just disappointed not to cross the line in the end.
It was a strange innings, really, the Essex innings. They started off really badly, they then had a great spell in the middle with Rawlins, and I guess at the end, maybe you might have taken 197.
Yeah, I mean, we thought walking off, it looked a real nice wicket. We thought that it was going to, like I said, it was going to be tough, but we'd get it, especially with the form that we got in the dressing room and the power and the batters, the depth that we got. But credit to Loz, he played brilliantly. Took a couple of risks, but in the end, what they say, you create your own luck and things on his way. Fair play to him.
Career best figures for you in T20 today. How difficult is it coming into bowl when they're hitting the ball out of the park, Delray?
Yeah, it is quite difficult, but I mean, I just tried to stick to my guns and the plans that I probably had to those two batters at the time. And it was nice to sort of get that breakthrough and get Wesley, and then get another big wicket and tend to Scott, because he's quite good and he can go, and probably would have been chasing a few more, to be fair.
Maybe a bit more responsibility on your shoulders as well, because no Will Beer in the side, so you very much the role of that second spinner today. Yeah,
I think definitely. Speaking to Wrighty, he throughout the whole comp, and he's always telling me be ready, but it's nice to get the opportunity. Obviously, I like Biro to play myself. He's done really well for us over the last few years, and every time he plays, he does really well. But it's nice to get a bowl myself and get a couple of poles, but unfortunately, it wasn't enough to win a game.
Let's just talk a little bit about the Sussex reply, because certainly, when you were there and David was there, it felt like it was still very much on Delray.
Yeah, I mean, Davey actually said that in the end. We controlled the rate. We never really let it get away from us. I think at one stage the highest it got was 13 onto the last 2 overs, which was quite tough. But every time it sort of started to creep up, we just brought it back, and we were always there or thereabouts. And like we said, on another day, Davey could have hit that full toss for 6, and suddenly we're chasing 12 off the last, and with him in it the last, you're looking like it's really doable. But I guess that's cricket. There's always hindsight and stuff. But no, we're in a good place as a squad, and we're still feeling really confident going into the last few games, and hopefully we can turn these boys over the last game back at their place.
Let's talk about the next game coming up, because it's up at the Oval against Surrey. Always a big rivalry between the sides. What are your thoughts looking ahead to that one, Delray?
Yeah, I mean, again, exciting. A pretty decent team. They've got some big names in there, and I'm quite confident that we can get one up on them again. Obviously, we had the sort of rain out, wash out here in the first game, but no, it'd be nice to hopefully get a full game in and hopefully get a couple of points and come back down with some 2 points.
Let's talk about yourself and the season so far, because you've been batting up at 3 in this competition. I know you were 4 today, and you made some runs in the Bob Willis. How have you felt your season has developed, Delray?
Yeah, I think that's really it. Really, it's been just progressing, developing quite nicely, and it's been nice for myself to get a few results with the bat, get a few runs. The way I've been preparing, like I said, a bit earlier, I feel like I've been preparing really well, and I think it's starting to show in the middle. Obviously 4 months off isn't ideal, but to come back, it was a bit tough for a few of us, but it's nice to sort of be progressing and sort of, I guess, the business end, with the quarterfinals and potentially coming up for us, and hopefully we can get there, and everyone's feeling good.
Wrighty mentioned in his interview on Saturday after the game, he said, you like to attack and hit balls for 6. Sometimes you sort of feel you have to rein yourself in. I mean, is that quite difficult to do, Delray?
Yeah, I think, just basically trusting that, I have the ability to hit gaps and still hit the ball for 4, but it's just reading situations a bit better, definitely. The game against Kent Hill, I was probably, too far the other way, trying to hit everything out of the park. But, I mean, I guess you learn, and it's nice to, have sort of players like Wrighty around. He's played all around the world, played for England. Just been taking on his advice the last couple of games, and, it's been sort of working a little bit with a few scores.
Jason Gillespie talks a lot about younger players giving an opportunity. He's obviously moving on. What are your thoughts on Jason and what he's brought to your game over the last 3 years?
Just a lot of confidence, really. In any situation he backs you, no matter what, no matter who. And yeah, he's just brought a lot of confidence to this team with a lot of experienced players. And I think you've seen definitely in T20 we've progressed. The last 3 years since he's been there, it's been nice to have him around, and it's going to be sad to see him leave. But I feel like he's left us in a pretty good place, especially white ball. But him giving a few of the young lads a run in the red ball, I think, is an experience for us going into next year, and hopefully we can build on that and start to build a team that wins some more games.
And we've got to finish by saying happy birthday, Delray. I was saying you were 24 during the commentary. I was wrong. You're 23.
Thank you.
So many happy returns for today. And I just wonder, just coming back to that Bob Willis side, the likes of Henry Crocombe, Jack Carson, James Coles who come in. I mean, you're only 23, but do you sort of, with that side, almost see yourself as one of the established players now, one of the more senior players in the side?
I think, hopefully put in a few more performances, next year and the start of next season. Hopefully, I can, consider myself a bit established in the team and one of the first on the team sheet. But no, I think it's nice to have, a bit of a younger crop. We've all played sort of academy cricket and age group cricket together, so we know each other quite well, which is, really nice on the field. And yeah, I think, we've got a good thing building here, with the young lads in the red ball side. And yeah, hopefully it can just, like I said, keep building and win some more games.
Wonderful stuff. Enjoy your birthday tonight, Delray.
Thank you.